think about this. In a region where having reliable power can literally change everything, there's one company that's moving beyond just logistics to engineer a more sustainable future. You might know AGAB Group for their work in transport, but today we're going to focus on how they're harnessing the sun to power progress. Let's dive in. So first things first, where did these guys come from? AGAB started up in Garowe back in 2019, and what's really important is that they're a locally owned company. That's a huge deal because it means they get the region's unique challenges, inside and out. And in just a few short years, they've gone from being the new kids on the block to a major leader in logistics and contracting, known for getting tough jobs done right. At the very core of their whole operation is this mission, which is simple but honestly pretty powerful. Deliver a positive, reliable experience to every single client. And look, that's not just some fancy slogan they put on a poster. It's the foundation for everything they do, whether they're moving cargo or engineering a complex solar power grid. Okay, so here's our game plan for this explainer. We'll kick things off with an intro to the group, then we'll check out their whole service ecosystem. After that, we're diving deep into their solar engineering expertise, looking at real-world projects, and we'll finish up by seeing how they're partnering to drive progress. So before you can even think about putting up a single solar panel, you've got to build something else first, and that's trust. For AGAB, their reputation for professionalism and reliability, well, that's the concrete foundation for all the cool, complex engineering work that comes next. All right, let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture here. You see, AGAB's engineering work doesn't just exist on its own. It's actually one critical piece of a much larger interconnected system that they've designed to solve really complex challenges from start to finish. And here it is. This is what that system actually looks like. It's a complete service ecosystem. They handle the transport, the procurement, the warehousing, and it's all integrated with their construction and engineering division. So what does that mean for a client? It means when they take on a project, they control the entire supply chain. Everything arrives on time, and it all works together seamlessly. It's a true end-to-end solution. And right in the middle of that ecosystem, we're zeroing in on their specialty, renewable energy. And for them, this isn't just an add-on or an afterthought. Nope, it's a core focus of their engineering division, and it really shows they're committed to building a sustainable future. All right, let's get into the nuts and bolts. This is where the magic happens, right? This is where we see how AIGAB takes a big vision and turns it into actual working reality, using the power of the sun to drive development one project at a time. They have a really methodical approach. It all kicks off with a detailed power assessment. I mean, they really dig in to understand exactly what a client needs. From there, they design and build out the full-scale solar and electrical installations. And it doesn't matter if it's for a single house, a commercial building, or a huge industrial complex. And these images, they just perfectly capture the two sides of their expertise. On one side, you've got this incredibly meticulous, high-stakes electrical wiring. On the other, the sheer scale of installing a field of solar panels. AGAB clearly has the technical skill to master both the tiny details and the massive installations. Ultimately, it's all about creating customized, self-sufficient power solutions. AGAB designs the system, sources every single component, and installs it to generate clean, reliable energy from the sun. Everything is perfectly tailored to what a client actually needs. Now for my favorite part, the proof. You know, it's one thing to talk a big game about your capabilities, but it's another thing entirely to see them in action. So let's look at some of the key projects where AGAB has successfully deployed these energy solutions. And what's really remarkable is the diversity of their clients. We're talking major corporations, essential NGOs, and even the highest levels of government. That kind of range is incredible. It shows you they're versatile and have earned a level of trust that cuts across every single sector. I mean, just this little snapshot tells such a powerful story. For a mining company, they're securing a critical water source with solar power. For an NGO, they're making sure clinics and schools have the electricity they need to run. And they're even trusted with maintaining essential systems for the office of the president. Each project here solves a unique, high-stakes problem. Let's zoom in on that Horizon mining project. For an operation like that, water is everything, which means a reliable power source for their boreholes is absolutely non-negotiable. AGAB came in and designed a custom off-grid solar system, basically delivering energy independence and ensuring operations can continue without a single interruption, even far from any power grid. and their impact goes right to the heart of the community. Through their partnership with Action Against Hunger, they've brought stable, reliable power to vital health and education centers. Just think about that. It means lights can stay on for evening classes, and critical medical equipment can run 24/7. It's a direct line from sustainable infrastructure to social progress.
And this just says it all, doesn't it? When you're the one entrusted with maintaining electricity and water systems for the office of the Puntland president, that is the ultimate vote of confidence. It signals that AGAB is the go-to partner for the region's most critical infrastructure, period.
So what's the big takeaway from all of this? AGAB isn't just a service provider you hire for a job. They're positioning themselves as a strategic partner for anyone looking to build, operate, and grow in the region, with a clear focus on sustainable and resilient infrastructure. So if you're ready to start a project in the region, their operations hub is based right there in Garowe, and they're ready to mobilize. You can reach out directly by phone, email, or their website to discuss whatever you need, whether it's for logistics, construction, or a custom solar solution. And that brings us to the final question. And it's not just about a single project, it's about a shared vision. The real question AGAB is asking is whether you are ready to partner up and build the next generation of reliable, sustainable, and powerful infrastructure for the future.